ACCs in 157. North Carolina just lost a national champion in Austin O'Connor at 157, who was that one seed, was that dominant presence. Well, guess who was wrestling with him? Sonny Santiago. And he comes in ready. He got that big win over Ed Scott. Going to be exciting to watch. But Andonian, he's a guy who can definitely compete for this 157 weight class. Guy I expected to be a top 2 seed. Like I said, Santiago was a surprise. Going up against Ferrero.
Andonian, a 2021 ACC champion.
On his back, Andonian with a great reversal. It looked like Ferrero was gonna get 3 points really quick, but gets turned on his back, and that's the beauty and the pain of wrestling, is it can change in a split second, and sometimes it's great for you, and other times one mistake can put you on your back.
So a 5-0 lead for Andonian.
Gets that reversal, and then also the 3 points for the takedown. Trying to take the arm bar, and they had to wait because dangerous situation there. Ferrero had his left arm pulled all the way over to the other side, and some of these guys have really flexible shoulders, but not that flexible. And having flexible shoulders is a huge advantage because it's really hard to pin a guy whose shoulder blades can almost touch.
5-0 lead, early doors in the first. Andonian for Virginia Tech.
You can tell Andonian is just someone who's so much more comfortable. You've seen a lot of these Virginia Tech wrestlers, they get up, then they let their guy up, they're going for takedowns. Andonian is much more of a ride wrestler. He feels comfortable in this position. He's trying to turn him. He's got a leg in. He's fully content working from the top position, trying to get a pin on Ferrero. She almost did already in this first period.
Riding time above 60 with a 5-0 lead.
And we still haven't seen back points today. Got 2 off of that. Quick, another dangerous situation there with Andonian having his legs. So this could be where we did see some back points. And just a turn, Andonian uses his weight to turn Ferrero, and right there almost gets the pin. Ferrero gets lucky. The official doesn't get over in time. May have had both shoulder blades down on the mat, but keeps this one going and keeps his chances alive. And now Andonian lets him up to get back to the neutral position.
So Ferrero on the board. It's 5-1. 157, where we have 2. The winner of this will take on Ed Scott out of NC State. More points for Andonian. Meanwhile, Nick Sanko at Virginia, the number 5 seed, with a pretty big lead over Jared Kessler. The winner of that will face Sonny Santiago out of North Carolina, as Nick Kloss already told the story about Santiago.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And I think in the second period, you may see a difference. I mentioned Andonian likes to ride on top, but look how easy he's getting to the takedowns he wants. Gets up, changes his levels, has him off balance. That's why Andonian does that. He's on top of the head, forces it down. Ferrero's got his head down, and by the time he looks up, Andonian's already there for the takedown.
Well, you just nailed it. He has the power to knock you off balance, and when you knock somebody off balance, you can then create some points.
And Dean, that goes back to what I was saying about college wrestling and hand fighting. It's so much tougher. You have to be able to keep your head up. You have to be able to stay with it, because when a guy's knocking you in the headgear, it's discombobulating really quick. Another 3 points there for Andonian. So that's what I was going to say. I think he's just going to start letting him back up because he's getting the takedown he wants.
Yeah, you can tell the Hokies have come in with, let's take care of business early. Let's try to get some tech fall points. Let's keep our guys fresh and ready for the next round.
I'd imagine a lot of people are going to be excited to see it. It's going to be a lot of Virginia Tech versus NC State in the finals, but not a guarantee by any means.
Nick Sanko of Virginia at 11-2 lead at the end of one on lap number 1. That was Jared Kessler of VTECH. Sanko, Cavalier, choosing down in the second.
2:28 of riding time, 2 for Andonian right now, so that secures a point. Obviously, it's not secured just yet, only in the second period, but he's really controlling the pace here.
Andonian has kind of got that unique combo in that he's got the power and strength, but then technically he's just so sound.
He is, and a lot of those Virginia Tech wrestlers are, and Andonian being the level he is, being a 4-time NCAA qualifier and ACC runner-up. He's been here before. He's been on an ACC mat before at ACCs, which is huge. Good job by Ferrero there. He kept the whizzer in, even though Andonian was really putting pressure on that shoulder.
11-2 Andonian. Riding time at 2.5, just about. This is better from Ferrero, but Andonian's so strong, you just can't turn him.
So strong and flexible. You see him just go perfectly into a split. Oh, you took my left leg, that's fine. I'm still fully on balance. You hear some cheers coming from Mat 1.
Wow, I think Kessler may have, even though he was down 12-5, Kessler gets a pin over there on Mat 1. That's huge.
Sanko, the 5th seed, was leading big 12-5, but Kessler gets the pin, and that's why you're never out of it. And hey, let's look into that with this match right now. It's 11-2 here. Ferrero's down, but if he keeps initiating, he's got to get some takedowns. He would have to find Andonian on his back, but not out of the realm of possibilities. Andonian said it though, Dean, so sound. He's really not going to put himself in situations that might end up with him on his back.
Yeah, he's got those long legs, but then he also has the long torso. Usually you get one or the other. He's got both.
Well, like you said, now getting into this weight class now at 157, the body types start to change. You can have guys who are more big and, you know, a little shorter, more compact, and then you have guys like Andonian who are longer, and that can help with your takedowns. You have a longer reach with hand fighting. You can keep them at more of an arm's length. Body type can definitely play into your advantages.
14-3. Riding time is well over 3 minutes for Andonian. And Nick, let me just say, it's one to have riding time. Andonian's riding time just seems like it takes a ton out of the body, if you know what I mean.
Well, being on bottom takes a ton out of you in general. Especially, you know, these Duke wrestlers. Coach Lanham always talks about, hey, take the little wins, get to your base, get to your elbows and your knees, then get up, then like keep working your way up, because being on bottom is so hard and so draining, and that's why Ferrero right now is just gassed, because Andonian has just been controlling it the whole way, and by that third period, you have nothing left to give. Headgear comes off for Ferrero. Needs to be fixed pretty quickly, and they're actually going to get a backup headgear coming over. They need it from one of his teammates, because it looks like the snap on the chin strap just popped off.
It'll be interesting to see if Andonian, with those 12 seconds, uses it to get those 3 points for that tech fall material.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, points do matter. There is a team competition going over. NC State trying to get 6 straight. So you are trying to earn as much as you can. And Andonian and Virginia Tech, kind of the main team to watch to try and upset NC State and bring the championship back to Blacksburg. So definitely important for the Hokies.
New headgear out. Final seconds remaining here, and okay.
There it is. Andonian finishes it off for the Tech fall decision, 20-5.
How about that? Taking advantage of those final seconds. I asked you, you gave a great answer, and he delivered it. So he'll take on Ed Scott in the semifinal. We're halfway through the first round of the 2024 ACC Wrestling Championships. Pitt holding their head high. Virginia Tech with a couple dominating performances as well. It's the 2024 ACC Wrestling Championships Mat 2 coverage right here on ACC Network Extra.